World Card Game Federation here with another sweet local match. This one's between me and my good buddy Pete. If I sound a little different, I should. I'm finally using a proper microphone and headset for this, and it's pretty great. I love being able to not be tethered quite so badly. The fight that me and Pete are going to go ahead and do here now is one that's terribly interesting. It's the battle of the no MPPV decks. So he's going to use Red Ruthless Frieza, the one that jumps up a level upon starting that first combat, and I have the Goku that's going to go ahead and mimic the Gohan level 1 from, I believe, Vengeance. So it looks like Pete's going to go ahead and go first. Now, like we said, his Red Ruthless, generally speaking, could jump in on the first combat if he wanted to, but Pete might not be the first guy to want to do that, considering, he might not draw a good enough hand to supplement, and then, of course, you got to subtract those so many life cards because of the necessity to jump up. Small story here, guys. When Saiyan Empowered Mastery got frozen, I was no longer able to play my very favorite deck I ever built in this game. It was my Saiyan Drill Coup with Saiyan Oppressive. So that deck got shelved for like 4, almost 5 years, and then out of nowhere I'm able to rebuild it because some of the synergy that comes out with the current Goku MP. So that is the deck you're looking at. It is the one resurrection of that deck. This is the first match back after almost 5 years. So I do not trust my first hand either. I pass, I rejuvenate a Kaioken, so apparently I must either have another Kaioken in my hand or some other plan, maybe an Unleashed, who knows.
With this one, because the Mastery has 3 distinctly different powers, and I always forget about the draw.
Yeah, Saiyan Oppressive is one of those does a lot of stuff kind of mastery, so you want to remember all of them and keep them in mind when you're building up mental plans. Maybe I'm not the best with that one. Sometimes I forget some of the other capabilities of it, especially if I don't use it often. Okay, Pete's not going to trust it either. He's going to pass Rejuvenate a Battle Pausing, which is an excellent idea. It's going to go back over to me. I'm going to get out a drill already, which is neat because one would hope that the drill in question, I would just get a big fistful of drills. I'm going to power up almost to full.
When entering combat, search your life deck for a styled drill and place into play. If you have control.
So apparently I am going to go ahead and enter combat. That's neat. So I'm going to go ahead and resolve my level 1, the when entering instant that says let me search my deck for a style drill and place it into play. And then, of course, like Gohan, I take off. Nice. So I brought out Overpowering, and I'm going to grab Saiyan Rescue. Those are some good early game moves if you know you're going to have to heal yourself a whole lot or if you have a lot of strategic rejuvenating to do. And then I'm going to go ahead and check here. Oh, excuse me, shuffle. And then I have the other when entering. I could do the draw and discard one. That's one I don't use nearly enough. I think that sort of hand filtering is much more, effective than I give it credit for. Somehow in my mind, giving up a card is always giving up a card.
Yes, it's for all my when entering.
Okay, so remember we talked about that one. We are the hilarious when entering decks.
Oh, let me think about that.
Yeah, what are you thinking? That block is worthless. No! No! What a bunch of hooey. So you can already see some of my lack of experience running this new deck.
I love it. Neither of us are trying to leave this fight early. Both of us are going all out.
I guess that is kind of funny that neither of us are looking for any conclusion other than death.
Oh, that's so great. I love it. I'm in love with the.
So he's going to jump up to his level 2 right away. He's going to resolve that one, removing all of his captive strikes and stuff like that, and supernovas. I think he's actually going to do the smartest thing I've ever seen as far as the named card thing. He's going to make sure to carefully leave a copy or 2 of each, like basically grab one of each so he's not wholeheartedly crippled through this whole thing, which is all super wise. That's all really good stuff.
That's the resurrection right there.
Oh, we had table F. That's kind of funny. We ended up reenacting Resurrection F, not in this fight, but in the next one. So that is kind of funny. We ended up with table number F.
Monkeys.
Yeah. Oh, remember that one? It's the, what was it, Majin Vegeta?
A little joke from
memes.
memes.
The one we're talking about. What does Frieza see? Remember Frieza sees 2 gorillas?
Yeah, what everybody sees.
You think so?
Okay, so Pete's result is when entering, he's been removed from the game. His pile of cards necessary to be able to jump up that level.
And then I will not
And he's going to go ahead and be Golden Frieza now at this level, which is neat. So he's used the sweet promo level 2 for gold.
Spurt?
I will spare that space.
Yes, sir.
Rejuvenate this thing. So
Oh man, we had a sphere off because I wanted that.
somebody drew like each person drew like.
So here's one of them things, you guys. You remember how almost nobody ever reads past the first part of Unleashed? It's just used to jump up levels and warp games out of shape. Well, it never occurred to me that actually use it offensively. So this might be maybe the second time I've ever used it offensively, because I'm going to go ahead and attach it, and I think I might de-level Pete at this point.
What kind of weenie move would that be? And does it really sound like something Goku would do? Goku's like, so you can get stronger, right? So
You can get stronger, right?
you know this one. It says if your opponent cannot win by MPPV, which he cannot, destroy any amount of cards.
So we're going over this one. It thematically would not make sense for Goku to ever use this capability.
I'm not gonna, because it's like who does that?
Who does that?
But if it comes down to it, I'll complain and say that that's what cost me the game.
we're real petty right here.
Cut you immediately and make you really work for it. Let me think. You know what? I will. I'll knock you down one. I'll destroy this thing.
And after debating for as long as I did, I still decided to de-level him. So I'm going to go ahead and banish one of the attached cards that's on me, and I'm going to go ahead and de-level him. Let's see if I catch that when I reach this level I search. No, I don't think I'm going to catch that when you reach this level search for a drill effect of it. Come on, read it, Mario, read it, come on. Catch it.
And let's see. You said 2.
And I don't. Wow, that's not even a Yume. So I do take a small physical hit from his level 2.
Rejuvenate any card? Yeah, any card. Rejuvenate a sphere, and then I'll make you lower your anger level if you got it. Your action, sir?
So I'm already starting to lock him down with Overpowering's consistent ability to knock down their anger as long as you're rejuvenating enough.
You rejuvenate a bottom card of your discard pile. Rejuvenate it.
Okay, a mastery to rejuvenate. I don't know if that means I'm out of actions already. Wow, he hit me with a very ready early game supernova. Wow, I take a nice 8 life hit early on.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow, I think I did a little bit of endurance.
Crit your anger if you got any.
Wow, I got crit really hard there. That was like a solid bit of damage.
I don't get their desperation thing. Free energy for 4 life.
Raise the personality to their highest power stage.
Nice. He ends up stopping my level 2, which would have been nice to get a little bit of anger swing going. To my knowledge, I don't get anything from it because the desperation effect is still not there yet.
And then does it hit me for anything substantial?
Same thing. 8.
Oh, he throws a second supernova. Keep in mind, folks, those supernovas are going to end up being like the most outrageous things by the end of this evening's matches.
Geez, I think I'm out of stuff to do. Yeah, that was supposed to be my one move. I pass.
Me too.
Wow, the trouble I went through to get to this level as fast as I did.
And I still managed to forget to search out what a drill upon reaching this level. My scrub status is showing.
You just came into a supernova. That's right to my face.
Okay, that's Pete's turn. He's going to go ahead and have his 3 in hand. Not sure what he's going to do.
Oh, shoot! Fire's blowing up.
Oh, I need this hand.
You do.
But I better play safe.
Oh, you don't want to wing it? Have a close match?
So Pete had a dangerous hand, but I think you guys have probably picked up at this point. Pete's one of our most cautious players. He will, if he's attacking you, if he's going real aggressive, he probably has the hand to back it up. So it goes back over to me.
Pass and rejuvenate a Saiyan arm.
Yeah, rejuvenated arm catch, which is neat. I got 3 drills out, so that's fun. Showdown drill that doesn't leave when I level, that's fun.
Goku warming up.
So you guys remember the long-running jokes that all the tracksuits and the silly gym clothes that show up on him is just Toriyama. He loves to dress comfortable.
It's not discarded when you advance a level, so I would lose it on the jump up. So that's good. Your style physical attacks do +2 stages damage. Damage from attacks.
So at this point, you guys might be catching on to my silly theme of this deck, being that it's you probably haven't seen it in like a match on in this. Oh boy,
What do you got?
Pete is gonna drag me in. Okay, immediately stare me down. Got a promo stare down too. He's gonna make it stylish as he stomps me out. So there's a lot of good cards there. For instance, he could the real danger for damage is going to be the turning kick, of course. But the death blow's there, and I could help to banish more of his named cards, and it's like low damage concern, but high, loss of named cards. So it would be a little rough.
You're just over here like, you dirty rat.
Ooh, and he went for what I think may have not been the right choice. He basically should have went for either the turning kick. I guess maybe he has a physical block, so he's not as worried about turning kick, but I'm going to go with the dev blow right away, which means I'm probably going to go ahead and target some, probably stare down, supernovas, probably get rid of all the supernovas first.
Oh, wow. All right. There goes the supernova. There goes a defiant challenge. And a sphere.
There we go. Some quality banishes there because, like I said, his Frieza does rejuve, so that's definitely something to be noted, mindful of.
That's all I'm saying on that one.
This is AT +1. I don't believe that.
I'm an E.
So, to my knowledge, we should be probably no more than 2 levels apart or 1 level apart. Yeah, a total of 3 stages. So he'd have been below me, base of 2 plus 1.
Your opponent skips their next action and you gain 2 stages.
I do basically squeeze out an oppressive mastery effect by attaching it with the drill, so he gets to skip. I choose to raise my anger. I throw a turning kick, which Pete has to have a block for because he wouldn't have left that amazing ability in my hand.
I was hoping that would have done something.
And then he has to skip because I haven't actually used the No. I did.
Goes back over to me. Skip, raise my anger one, and then oof.
Come on, Mario, fire off that level 2 energy. Hopefully it lets it go through. And it ends up... Oh, and it does hit. I raise my anger 2. I hit 5.
It's raise or lower player's anger 2. I choose to raise mine 2. Yes, I lose some of my drills. I lose...
So, a small price to pay. I'm going to shoot up to level 3. I'm going to go ahead and keep Showdown Drill only of all of them. The others get discarded, but I am level 3, which is fantastic.
What did I do? Yeah, I threw that. That's bad. And then, no, I did my energy. Now it's your action.
We'll do Frieza's energy for 2 life.
It's going to hit me. 1 and 2. Dang.
So those came in the wrong order. It even had the gall for an energy block to fall out. That's fun.
You saying... Wait a minute. Yeah. Let's see. Are you saying rescue to rejuvenate a card? I'll rejuvenate...
Yeah, you're going to use Saiyan Rescue, which is fun.
Your action?
Target Rejuve goes back over to Pete. Pete's going to go ahead and see what he's got. Now, he does have, I think, 2 attacks in his deck. I don't know if he's trying to set me up for a Mastery. Oh, he passes. Jeez, I used the Mastery. Rejuvenate the bottom card of my discard pile. He passes again. Darn. So I'm going to go ahead and search and grab a drill and throw it into play from my deck.
Most of my drills in the discard pile? I think that's what happened.
Okay, I get out, I think, what was this one called? Shielding Drill? Protective Drill, I think it is. The one that helps to wick off some damage.
And then go ahead and copy. It says hit, rejuvenate 2 style drills from your discard pile.
So I'm going to start grabbing back some of them drills from the discard pile, and I'm going to rejuvenate 2. Those are going to go back to my deck, bottom of my deck, after being cut. And the big idea here is that the Goku is going to go ahead and be able to bring them back, stay on this level just long enough to bring them all back, and then be able to jump to level 4 and hold on to them. Transformation Drill is out, which is great. That's a workhorse for weenies like me who do a lot of self-care. Apparently I do draw them in. I bet I'm not going to use the draw and discard again.
Yes, sir.
I'll go ahead and throw say a cheap shot.
I guess I'm trying
Cost me 3 power stages.
pay my 3 power stages for it.
love it.
Wow, and I nailed Pete with one of those. And I think Ginyu just got killed, or King Cold is a little hard to tell at this angle.
Oh, boom. Oh,
So
I bet
Cheap
you
Shot
skip
was
it for that.
successful.
Yep.
Raise my anger one because I'm in trouble. Wait, do I gain stages or do that? No, I don't do that. Let's see. Then it goes back over to me. I'll fire off a stage.
Stages or anger at this point, I'll just keep the anger.
Rejuvenate one. It'd be 4 life cards if it hits you.
2.
Ooh, I immediately hit him back with Saiyan Key Web, which is fantastic. It does hit him. I get the double rejuve off it. It costs me no power stages. Beautiful.
Defiant Challenge.
Ooh. Will I ditch a card? Oh, I don't have any of that stuff in this deck. So, yeah, no, I can't even respond to that.
Yeah, it's something wild. The way that this deck is constructed, since Goku's level 4 power kind of counts as, oh, darn.
You get to search it out again.
Yeah, he's going to Defiant Challenge to go ahead and grab one of those Novas that I banished, because that's fun.
Because too many name cards are not.
Wowie. You guys remember that rule, right? The way the Frieza builds work, wow, I'm going to throw a Saiyan right kick. It's going to go ahead and...
And I don't know what I did.
Oh, yeah, since level 4 Goku's power basically is a Goku's Kamehameha, only better.
I'm a D.
1.4, so I think we're in the same one.
No, you're an E. E is 2.
2, let's see, so what does that make it? 5, 6 life.
Don't mind us or miles.
2 stages and 6 life.
I hit him with the Saiyan left kick. That's going to go ahead and hit him with some stage and life card damage, which is fun. I do enjoy when that happens.
Your action, sir?
Yeah, I've been able to bring up all of my healing plans. Ooh, a supernova.
Let's add her up.
Oh boy. This won't be the biggest one of my career, I don't think.
5 times 3 is 15, so 20.
20! I'll take that.
Woo! 20,
19. Oh.
20 life cards. 19 after this one.
4, 5, 6. Wait, sorry. 4, 5, 6, 7.
How does Supernova work now?
Oh, it counts all his named cards in the discard pile?
So a little bit of a trick here. You guys probably noticed Protective is out, so I'm probably going to rejuve one of these cards while we're going.
Turn the tie, I killed you.
So there was 5 in discard pile, so it's 15 plus the 5 base.
Ugh.
Minus the one that he has on his side.
So 19 altogether. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I choose to rejuvenate this one with this effect.
Yep, going to activate Protectives one time.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Is that right?
Oof, I am getting blasted into mush over here. I got crit and then some.
And then crit your anger.
Ow.
Ow. Took a 19 life card, supernova to the face, still kicking.
Ow. Use my power, search your life deck, but I'm in desperation. You may search your discard pile as an energy attack. Discard pile for a drill and place it into play. Wait, do I have to go?
So I should have a targetable drill for this one now that I qualify for desperation. Deflection drill goes out. Neat. I don't know if that was the only one I had out there. And I do hit poor Pete with another big old blast.
Hit, rejuvenate 2 style drills from your discard pile, or you may search your banish zone instead. And I think there's one.
I think I have one drill in the banish zone, so that I was able to go ahead and banish that one for endurance and grab it back on the next action, so nothing too bad.
And then that is,
Excuse-
oh, that's right. That was my
excuse me.
action. So back over to you.
Energy for 2.
Ugh. 1 and 2. I'll transformation drill. Rejuvenate 1.
I think I forgot my protective was out and took an extra damage there. What the heck?
Wait, what does it do?
Gain 3. Search the top 5 of your life deck for a card that.
Whoa.
Oh my.
He's going to go ahead and search for a named attack, I believe.
Oh, sadly.
You whiffed it. Oh, man.
Oh, he whiffed it. That would have been potentially a game ender.
Indeed.
Wowzers. That could have ended up bad for me.
It's not good.
I'll say and rescue, rejuvenate a card.
Okay, rejuvenate a little bit with saying rescue. So I've already used saying, oh no, I got saying rescue. I've already used transformation drill. Okay.
Mastery, rejuvenate the bottom. You're done.
Pass.
And that's it for us. I pass as well.
And normally I'd have made it lose 2 stages, but
kind of a rough fight, my friend.
Hey, be careful, I finish off this last
we scrapped pretty hard there, like 2 guys who hate each other.
So, how does this feel, by the way? I was so concerned that it would not be as good as the old days.
Even with that out, I love it.
What?
That villainous.
Ooh, he's got a villainous visage out, but I also have a deflection drill, so
Oh my gosh.
unless he deals with my deflection drill, or I discard it in some way, shape, or form, he has to not use visage against me. So it is kind of funny that I could blast him as hard as I wanted to, and then make him take it twice.
2, 3.
I'll open up to harass you. I'll just rejuvenate a card with the master. Your action?
Okay, I do declare combat. My opening move is to go ahead and rejuvenate a card because I meet the qualifications for the Oppressive's rejuve.
It lined it up just wrong.
And then Pete over here is weighing out his options. I'm not entirely sure what he's got left. Ooh, he's gonna battle pausing.
You gotta banish a card from your hand, right?
He does banish a card from his hands, malicious. And then he's going to go ahead and grab those top 2 cards, that sack or crud. I'm going to transformation drill, doing weenie little moves.
I will go ahead. Battle pausing.
Oh, this guy.
He's a second battle pausing. Doggone. He must have had like a trash hand that he didn't mind losing a bunch of stuff in, so Captive Strike goes away. And he gets to draw 2 things. I think he ended up with, what's his name? Ginyu Ally in his hand. So I get to Saiyan Rescue. This is a brand new combat. I'm going to rejuvenate a Saiyan Outrage. It goes back over to Pete. I guess this is Pete's game if he's going to start throwing stuff. Also, did you guys notice that despite drawing 4 cards, he still managed to not grab another Supernova?
2 life card energy attack.
Let's see if I remember that this is in play. Why would I waste an energy block on his little 2 life card?
And fire off a tantrum.
Fire off a Saiyan Tantrum, an impossibly hard-hitting, low-costing energy. Ooh, Saiyan stops it. Oh, excuse me, red stop, pardon me.
Ooh. I'll stop it with crouch and dash.
Oh, man.
That would be the move. He throws off another late game. I stop it with Saiyan crouch attaches. I get...
I don't think I have any targets. I think all my drills are not in there no more. There's none in any zone. And it's a 5 life card.
So I fire off my energy.
Wow.
It's not terribly hard-hitting.
2, 3, 4, 5.
And that is, I have no targets for rejuvenation. I actually need more drills.
I gotta pass.
I pass as well.
Well, that combat ended pretty well. Maybe that was the point. The point was either to empty my hand or just wear him down, get a little rejuve going.
This level 3 has been good for a couple of things.
Heaven knows why I chuck that Saiyan deflection, knowing darn well that I'm going to need that.
I'm use one command.
I should be keeping an energy block in me or on my person at all times. Okay, Pete has a nice big hand here to...
Every drill is just...
What's in it?
Oh, jeez.
Ooh, my gosh. A aggressive tilt from Pete. Remember our rule, guys. Pete has the cards to back it up if he's going to go in on me.
Ow. Hey,
Okay, so I do finally remembered.
how long it's been. I'll use my...
I finally remembered to have the damage reduction from having protective out there.
What is it? Oh, I'll stop it.
Sphere?
Ooh, I will spear that spell.
Ooh, boy.
So, do I get double?
Oh, having lots of spheres in the deck is kind of funny where I get to just keep sphering things aggressively.
Dropped it. So wait, what happened? Oh yeah, you started to block.
God.
You got a move plan?
It's your go, or is it my go? Or
I think
what?
so, because you just used red stop and I said no.
Oh, so I gotta take damage?
Wait, what happened? Yeah, that's right. It was 5 life from this. What? No, wait, what happened? You tried to play red stop against him. That's right. Yeah. Uh-oh.
Okay.
Oh my god.
And that is it. A very unexpected end to that fight where Pete just ran out of cards abruptly that none of us could have expected.